And select the one we just set up. Make sure you click select broadcast so that you don't accidentally make a whole new stream and confuse your viewers. And now OBS has connected directly to that stream you scheduled, and it is ready for you to go live. Once you're ready, click start streaming, and you're not actually live yet. Inside your live control room, wait for the stream preview to show up, and once you're actually ready for your viewers to see you, click go live. Congratulations, you're now streaming. I will say just really quickly, sometimes the stream preview doesn't show up, but I still click go live and it works perfectly fine for me. It just sometimes doesn't appear first. Once you're done and want to end your stream, click
Yo, China. Um, Good to see you, man. Can you even hear me? Or just type in the chat if you can hear me. Alright, good. So, how have you been? That's great to hear. You know, we all need to do well. That's. Have you played Geometry Dash before? How far did you get in Geometry Dash? No. I'm wondering how far you got. Oh shit. Oh. Bro, why am I playing so bad? Not too far. I wasn't too attached to the game and it got wiped. How did it get wiped off your PC? Did you just delete the game? You have your ways. Well, so do you know about this level, Bloodbath? It was like the hardest level 10 years ago. Yeah, I always saw videos of this in like 4th grade, of Bloodbath, back when I played on mobile, and I thought this level was like impossible, you know. Now that I'm playing it, I realize that it's like there are much harder levels out there. This is still ranked number 600 out of all levels. What I think is the hardest level, the list says is Tidal Wave, and I agree that it's probably Tidal Wave. It's like 3 minutes long, and it's got very tight wave gameplay. I don't remember much about hard levels. I remember there was some Russia. Yeah. It's Cosmos or Cogmok. Some people like calling it Cogmok. I think Cosmos is like number 11 or something. Hold on. Let me lock in. Fuck, bruh. I wasn't locked in. I wasn't locked in. I'm practicing from 35 right now, cause I already got a run from 42 to 100. So like I'm I copied the level and set a start position so I can practice from the middle parts of the level. Yo, Viva la. What's up? What's up, man? Yeah, it's a snowman. You played Viva la. What's your hardest, man? Toe 2. Alright, so the Raptor. Well, that's pretty good. Toe 2, I beat Toe 2 when I was playing on mobile, and it took me like 3,000 attempts. $77 on Deadlocked. Nice. Do you play on PC or mobile? On mobile. Alright. It's kind of hard to play on mobile. I played on mobile like a year ago. I beat 9 circles, and then I stopped playing. And after I came back to this game like almost 2 months ago, and I went from my hardest being Forest Temple to now going after Bloodbath. Yo, GD wife, what's up? Cool animation I made. Check it out. If you have jukebox mod, please install the memory merge song. The level uses a nong. I'm not doing. Oh, that's a ID. I'm not doing level requests. But well, actually, I might as well check it out. I might as well check the level out. 113.114.967. Memory merge. I don't really feel like downloading a nong. I'ma just try the level out. Cause the sweetness and the tenderness in your warm embraces. Somehow they left a bitter taste. Well, this is fantastic, bro. Did you make this? Painful times, they were all erased, and yet somebody's screaming. Don't make the same mistake. Bro, did you make this? All these memories blend, reveal the trauma I suffered. There's no way someone else can repeat. That was insane, man. Did you actually make this? That's crazy. Wait. This your account? So is this like Oh, this just the song lyrics. Oh, I got kind of confused. But this a great level, man. What else you got? Viconica. Oh, this a challenge. Yeah, I'm not really good at sight reading. Hold on. Wait, let me go into practice mode for this. Bro, I'm getting cooked. Bro, why am I struggling so hard? Alright. Wait, can I actually do this? $55. Bro, I'm getting cooked by this easy ass challenge. Wait, I gotta, like, I'm in too deep, man. I gotta finish this challenge now. Hello, Scry GD. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm just beating this viewer's challenge, cause I checked out his profile and you know, I'm in too deep, man. I can't back down. Bro, 63. I was so close. Yes, I beat this damn challenge, man. I got cooked by this triple spike. Whoa, look, precisely 69 attempts. 69 attempts, easy, GG. That was a good challenge. All right, back to Bloodbath. Yeah, I'm practicing from 33% because I already got a run from 42 to 100, so I'm beating the level backwards, because that's the best way to divide your practice among the different sections. Yeah, thanks. Stupidity. What's up, man? How how have you been? Yeah, the algorithm is kind of blessing me. I made sure to um I made sure to put the category under geometry dash, so you can find it in under geometry dash. Is somebody talking in German? I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, that's straight fly, bro. I don't know. I don't feel that I don't feel that focused right now. Maybe that's why I'm always dying to this easy straight fly. Yeah, I always let go in that wave part too early. I don't think anyone in the chat knows German. I mean, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. The reason I know German is because I live in Denmark, and we in school we need to learn German as a second language, and for our exams we had to. Why is the screen zoomed in? Oh, the screen is a little bit zoomed in, and I have no idea. I just use OBS to do the stream. I don't know how to fix this. This is my first time streaming, by the way. I don't know why the screen is zoomed in. Maybe I can edit, or does anyone know how to fix the screen being zoomed in? Cause I don't know how to I'm gonna change the settings a little bit. Wait, how do I show the OBS screen? I'm just I feel like an old ass grandpa, cause I don't know how to like do I add a new video source to show OBS or something? Yo, why is the screen black now? Yo, it's mercenary. Right clicking the scene and do transform fit to screen. So, oh, the scene. Right click, transform. Where's transform? Transform override. And then when I right click the scene, there's only transform to overdrive. Right clicking the scene and do transform fit to scene. Yo, am I cooked? But why the screen is just black now? Oh, you use Streamlabs. Alright. Yeah, I use OBS. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just gotta stay like that, man. It's just gotta stay zoomed in. Alright, bye stupidity. Good night. My source is just game catcher. Wait, is the screen still black? Alright, the screen's not black anymore, but it's still. Wait, is this? It's still zoomed in. Alright, you can still see the screen, man. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why the screen is zoomed in. But how have you been doing, mercenary? Your channel's been popping off recently. You're at 4K subs now. Yo, how does it feel? Yeah, it's better than looking at nothing. So I'll just have to live with the screen being zoomed in. Oh, I'm far. No, 71. Just keeping that grind on. Thanks for asking. Yeah, your channel is probably the biggest Rise of Nations channel right now. Like the second biggest is Amanda's, and you've just been the only consistent one. Can you please make a video for study beats where you yell in German? Study beats. German is hard to learn. German is pretty similar to Danish, so I'm kind of, I'm not really good at German, cause yeah, it is, the gender words, the daddy and das, is it's really confusing, cause I'll know how to remember all of the gendered nouns. Yeah, daddy and das. Danish also has gendered nouns, and there are two genders, and in Danish we just remember that this is that gender and this is the other gender, and we just gotta remember that. How long is the summer break? Is 6 weeks. So it starts in June and ends in August. That's not a small amount. I heard that you get a lot of breaks during the school year. Yeah, we do. Danish schools, or at least in high school, and that they're not really focused on the learning aspect. They don't really care too much about um, the learning and the grades. The the Danish school system just focuses on the children's relationships with each other. So school is more of a social experience. It's only in college, like what you call college, a gymnasium, where studying becomes like the main focus. Yeah, in Austria it's the same, and yeah, we do need to we do care about education, but it's just, yeah, I read about that. The education system is unique and captivating. Yeah, I but in our school I think it's too, it's not serious, and our teacher struggles to keep the class quiet, and it's really annoying. And we do still need to learn our stuff, but the things we learn aren't really high level. In our class, there's every kid is brain rotted. It's the same with us. Do you live in Austria? You gotta keep a balance between brain rot and spirit. You know, sometimes you gotta be a little silly. Being stupid is my job. What is your job? Oh, well, yeah, that's pretty interesting. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. This straight fly and wave part ain't even that hard. I'm just struggling for no reason. Alright, there's some people, you know, the ship part that comes after this UFO session right here, some people says is the hardest part in the entire level. Yeah, it's pretty tough straight fly. But there's also Michigan's part, which has a ton of triple spikes and tight timings. You know, some people says is the Michigan part is the hardest. Some people says is the crack ship part. I'd say the entire level is hard. Yeah, the level is pretty balanced. There's no like there's no like one part that's insanely hard. Like silent club step, for example. Yeah, the answers part is also hard. Yeah, the answers part you get pretty consistent, but it's because it's so far late into the level, you might get you might get nervous or just forget about the timings. That's the reason it's hard, you know. But I'm practicing the level backwards. I haven't even gotten to the Michigan part. It depends on your perspective and views. We all view it differently. Yeah, that's true though. Some people are good at ship, some people are good at timings. And I think I might be better at ship than timings. Your hardest is back on track. Yeah, he says he downloaded the game and then wiped it off computer. He never really got attached to it. The level was so hard that I had to drink 403 antidepressants. You do know that you get erectile dysfunction from that, right? Yes, I passed the ship part. Alright guys, it's time for the answer part. No! Bro, I thought it... What was that? 88? No, 78. 78, right? 75. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the percentage count. It's probably 75. You know, after that tiny ship corridor, the rest of the level isn't that hard. Gonna rewatch the stream. All right. Cause I know that the part after the ship corridor is definitely 80%. Oh, it's 79. I passed the ship part. Alright, here it goes. Answer part. No! Alright, that's we have a challenge in school where whoever first beats deadlock wins. Oh, your classmates play Geometry Dash. That's sick, man. I wish my classmates played Geometry Dash. Viva La, what do you think is the ranking for Robtop Demons? Like, do you think Club Step or Deadlocked or Totu is hardest? And what's the easiest? Club Step is the easiest and Deadlock is the hardest. Yeah, I think so too, because Deadlock has the tight wave sections and Club Step has the, you know, Club Step doesn't have any speed changes, so it's easier to react from what's going on. It's not to ask questions about education and systems and other stuff, because in my country everything is censored, so it's hard to find real information. Yeah, you live in China, right? That's 4 viewers will pack it up. Bro, don't be so... Bro, I'm trying my best, alright? I'm trying my best. Hey, we're at 5 viewers now, alright? I don't gotta pack it up. How about you pack it up? But, welcome to the stream, man. My secret and biggest, you won't live in China. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes, because China's, you know, YouTube is banned in China. I was about to say China's banned in YouTube, but that doesn't make sense. For me, the 75 dual wave part is the hardest in Deadlock. Yeah, I think so too. The dual wave is pretty tough, especially for beginners who don't have much experience in wave. That was also the hardest part for me, because none of the Robtop levels have hard gameplay. Deadlock is the only hard wave level a lot of Chinese use YouTube. VPN is easy and accessible. Yeah, I've been to China. I've been to China a few times. But the thing is, most Chinese people don't know about YouTube and don't really care about, what YouTube even is, and they have their own social media platforms. So if everyone in China cared about YouTube, they'd all flock to YouTube, but they have their own platforms. Geometry Dash is banned in country. Do you live in like North Korea or Iran? Yeah, do you live in Iran or something? The only hard part is 78 to 82. Is that the theory of everything ship part? Yeah, because the ship part in TOE2 is a very big difficulty spike. I'm AFK for a moment. Alright, it's time for me to log in again. But I don't feel really locked in. I don't know what's happened to me. I'm not performing the best. Yeah, let's log in. Bruh, was that a bit of lag? No, bruh. That ship corridor is really tight. But I should be able to get in there. I will beat Bloodbath in my dreams. I mean, you'll improve a ton if you play on PC, but I don't know if you have a PC or just any computer. Past the crack part. Oh, that spam. That spam killed me, man. You have a PC. Yeah, you should probably play on PC, man. I'm watching the stream on PC. Yeah, you should. It's like 10 times easier to improve on PC. I'm jumping from Clubstep to Windy Landscape. Pray for me. Oh, Windy Landscape. That's interesting. I've actually beaten Windy Landscape. You know. Wait. Act like it's 2016 and just lead a work in progress version of a 2.1 sneak peek level. Alright, level ID is 97431320. Oh my god. Wait, is this the new Robtail level? Oh my god. Wait, what is that? What is that black orb? What is that black orb? Bro, this is bonkers, man. Well, oh yeah, I just side read that green orb thingy. That's insane. Yeah, you just gotta hold down. Whoa, this is a cool level, man. %, GG. Alright. When do you think Doggy will beat Grief? Doggy got 65 to 100% 3 times in a row. So, and that's the hardest part and the most intimidating part of the level. So I think he'll beat Grief in like a month. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's right around beating Grief, you know. He just needs to get an attempt past 80%. Yeah, cause 65 to 100 3 times in a row. That is just insane. I think Doggy is really underestimated as a top player, cause his hardest is Erik-RoN from 2.5 years ago. Since Doggy got like 55 to 100 on Tidal Wave after like 5k attempts, which is just insane. Like almost half of Tidal Wave in just a few thousand attempts. Past the crack part. It's time. No, 81%, bruh. 80. That part is so buggy, man. Wait. Let me change the start position. Yeah, that part is that blue orb is real buggy. Wait, how far can I even get? Oh, I died at the duel in the end. Alright, I'm gonna move the start position back all the way here. But yeah, that was a good run, but I can definitely do better than that. Yeah, the mission gun part is definitely the hardest, since I'm not really that good at timings. Alright, it's time for Ezra's part. Oh shit, bro, what was that? Whoa, I died in the auto part. What do you... I thought you were saying mission gun all... Yeah, this is the Michigan part. All these fat ass triple spikes, bro. Like, this isn't even a normal triple spike. You know, you can fit yeah, there is like completely stretched out. I died at the ship corridor. I don't die at the auto part. Alright. Damn. I've been getting consistent. Every time you sound confused reading my comments. You know, that's just how I sound, man. That's just how I sound. But what country do you live in? Since it's not China. Bro, I died at the UFO. I haven't even died at that UFO part this entire stream. Pass the crack pipe. Bro, that spam part again. Why am I suddenly dying that spam part? I don't mind it all. I used to people calling me weird sometimes because I sometimes say weird things. So I kind of get scared when you sound confused. Your voice is very smooth overall. Thank you, man. What's your next level? Probably Astral Divinity. Astral Divinity by Novel Boy. I think it's a cool level. And then after that maybe Black Blizzard and then Sonic Wave. I definitely wanna beat Sonic Wave because I've always known about Sonic Wave for a very long time. Me and my friends from like 3rd grade, we will always look at videos of hard GD levels like Bloodbath, Bloodlust, and Sonic Wave, and we used to think that Sonic Wave was harder than Bloodlust. I always thought Sonic Wave was a cool level, so I'm definitely gonna beat Sonic Wave at some point. If I were to jump from Bloodbath to Sonic Wave, it would take a really long time. So I'm gonna beat some other levels in between those. So, cause I don't really want to spend like 2 months on a level. Yeah, the music in Sonic Wave is very good. It's by F777. The music in Sonic Wave is part of the reason why it's popular, I think. It's just iconic like that. Yeah, At the Speed of Light is also a very good song. It's like the piano is very recognizable. I swear every time I get a heart attack when I hear the music from Yatagarasu. Yeah, the music in Yatagarasu is very intense. The da, 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 da. Yatagarasu is around the same difficulty as Sonic Wave. Yo, fix your screen, dude. I don't know how. I don't know how to fix my screen. I'm using OBS to capture the game. Zoom it out. Yeah, I don't know. Wait. Oh, you can. Alright. Wait. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, I know. Alright. Wait. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Normal Mode. But how have you been? Yo, welcome to the stream, I guess. Hi, bro. Hello, guy with Cyrillic username. I don't know how to read in Cyrillic. What's your hardest? My hardest is Cataclysm. I've beaten AQ and Cataclysm, and now I'm going for Bloodbath. I'm Russian. Oh, yeah, cause other country, there are many countries that use the Cyrillic alphabet, so it could have been any of them. But welcome to the stream, man. AQ is the worst level to ever exist. I got 51% and it's the worst experience I've ever had. I don't think ACU is that bad. It is kind of overhyped as this perfect beginner extreme, because it's really. But I think the gameplay and the creation is good. Was AQ a bad experience because it is a big jump or something, or do you just not like timings? I just beaten AQ as my as my second extreme. What was your first one? There ain't no way you just say ACE. That's not what it's called. I don't know if it's ACU or ACU, man. I've heard some people say ACU and some people say ACU. ACU, not ACU. Alright, it's ACU. It's because a lot of people say ACU. What does ACU mean? My hardest is quantum processing. I'm going for steroid extremeness. I don't know if I still can do. My mental health is depleting. AQ, ouchu. Quantum processing. That's a tough level. Wait. Yeah, quantum processing seems. I don't remember how hard quantum processing was. I think it was like top 300 or something. I'm working on top 400s. Your hardest extreme is roll. Wait, let me pull up the rated extreme demon list. Wait. So quantum processing is number 374 and row is number 939. That's interesting. So row is actually a lot harder than AQ. I got extremely lucky with it. It took me 1 day, 4K attempts, faster I've ever beaten a new hardest, and lowest attempts I've never beaten a new hardest. I flew from 7. It got placed. Let's go. Wait, how did you beat quantum processing in 4K attempts? I got lucky? Yeah, I can imagine. 4K attempts is insane for a new hardest. Phobos. Dang it. I mistimed the UFO. If I can get good enough at COD, then I'll start working on lists. Oh, so you're a jumper. Wait, how high is COD? COD it. Wait, what level is COD? Well, what does COD stand for? It isn't a jump. It's building up. You said you're working on top 400s and then you'll go for list demons. Knights of Thunder. Oh, so wait, is your hardest roll? Are you really going from top 900 to 170? That's a big jump, man. That level is ultra consistent. What? Knights of Thunder? It's still top 170. It is close to Bloodlust difficulty. I really want to jump from Quantum to Bloodbath because I love that level, but it's so unplayable. Why would you ever jump to Bloodbath? That just seems like a bad experience, you know? Like jump to, if you're gonna do a jump to a famous level. Like, how hard is Bloodbath even? What the heck is Bloodbath? Top 30 or number 39. Bro, do not jump to Bloodbath, man. Dude, why would you ever jump to Bloodbath? Like jump to Tartarus is number 54. Jump to, if you're gonna jump to Tartarus or something. Or Sonic Wave Infinity or the golden, like the RGB. Why would you ever jump to Bloodbath? I think Auditory Breaker will boost my consistency by a good amount. Is it like an XL level? Fuck, man. What? I think Auditory is a Sonic Wave remake. Wait, there's another Sonic Wave remake. I was playing it when I figured out it was Wait, Auditory Breaker is easier than Sonic Wave. Alright, I actually stole your entire fridge. It's not there anymore. I can't even see my fridge, but I don't believe you. I don't think you stole my fridge. You can't reach my fridge. So I decided to eat the fridge. Interesting. Did it taste good? Welcome back, Vivala. You have got used to my confusing comments. Yeah, I have. Auditory Breaker is pretty fun. Yes, I mean, people say that Sonic Wave is a bad level, so, but I've been playing a lot of fun levels recently for my mobile experience. You play on mobile? I don't like Clutterfunk. Yeah, it's the Clutterfunk has some tight timings for Raptor. And the last coin, I don't even remember where the last Clutterfunk coin is. I've been embracing my mobile skills a little too much. You know, sometimes I play GD on my phone at school, and I can barely beat the Robtop demons. So I'm horrible on mobile. I have 2 classmates playing Geometry Dash, even though we have to download it through more unofficial waves. If I'm not wrong, I'm not interested in GD too much after all, so I may be wrong. I still haven't beaten the raw type levels. Why haven't beaten the raw type levels, bro? Like, how can you beat two extreme demons and still not finish the raw type levels? Like I watched Eric Van Wilderman's guide to get better at the game, and he told me to beat all the raw type levels before moving on to user-made demons. I'm playing. Yeah, that makes sense, because everyone's first advice is to beat the raw type levels. Eric, the taste of your fridge sucks. For me, send it back. Give me your home address. I live in 101 Aurora Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's not true. What do you mean? It is true. I do got progress on Bloodbath. 42 to 85, 70 to 100. 42 to 85. The last 15% isn't that hard. I guess you just got unlucky. I think I died at Michi from 0. Yeah, Michigan's part is like the first hard part of the level. I haven't even practiced Michigan's part, but it definitely seems like the hardest part of the level. If I'm gonna be honest, cause I'm not good at timings. If not me, you definitely die from boredom, right? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean die from boredom? Hello, no name. Good to see you on the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. Laughing? I didn't laugh at you, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, time for answer part. Bruh. 81%. I died at this orb timing again. That's crazy. What level should I beat when I beat Deadlocked? You should probably go for problematic. That's what I went for after beating Deadlocked. What I meant is that my sense of humor is too good and you definitely won't survive without it. Confusion is fun. Confusion is fun, right? Yeah. Your humor is definitely confusing. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. You should definitely go for easy demons after beating Deadlock. I'd say you should beat 3 easy demons before going to medium demons, because it's pretty hard to do jumps on mobile. It's just far easier to play the game on PC than on mobile. It's like every level will take much less attempts. Yeah, thanks for the tips. No problem, man. You start to develop your skills quicker than you think. Well, not, well, kind of. I mean, I played on mobile, and when I played on mobile, I beat all the Rob type levels. I beat 3 easy demons, 3 medium demons, and I ended up beating 3 hard demons, which was 9 circles, fairy dust, and jawbreaker. And from experience, I can say that it's much easier to play on PC, because on mobile it will just take much more attempts. You will kind of get used to it, but it's just really hard to beat levels in less attempts. Because I got back to playing the game after quitting on mobile around almost 2 months ago, and at that point my hardest was probably fairy dust, and then I beat 2 insane demons, and now I'm going for Bloodbath. You improve much quicker if you switch to PC. Hello, X-Gorox DX4. That's called having more determination. Yeah, I had a ton of determination on mobile. You know, Deadlocked, Clubstep, and Toe, Theory of Everything too, they all took me like 3,000 attempts. I'm still wondering how there's a guy who got 3 to 100. Yeah, the guy who played mobile on Firework, that's, I mean, he's playing on 144 hertz, so it's definitely easier. But what's your hardest level you passed? My hardest is either Cataclysm or AQ. I have more determination when I rob Eric's house. Yeah, don't do that, please. Don't rob my house. I've been working on Anathema for a good while on mobile. I don't think that's possible, man. I don't think anathema is humanly possible on mobile. I've been skill farming just to get better at anathema. Are you gonna do like a jump? The hardest level I've ever played is every end. Oh my god, it's so hard, bro. I don't even. Yeah, I know every end. It's number 4 on the demon list. Yeah, it 8 minutes of frame perfect timings. That does not look fun at all. Like I don't even know how it got rated so fast. It seems like a hellhole to play. Like much worse than Silent Clubstep. How far did you get on every end? Not a jump, slowly getting enough skills. Alright, no jump to anathema. Well, that's gonna... Yeah, anathema is top 6, so that is a hard level, man. That's gonna take years. I'm in your walls, Eric. Joke's on you. I don't have any walls. Alright? I live outside. Jokes aside, I'm stalking you. Good. Good. How many attempts do you have on Bloodbath? Let me check. 4,200 and 1,800. But the thing is, I accidentally deleted an old copyable where I had like 4,000 attempts. So I don't even know how many attempts I got. Maybe like 10,000 in total. Yes, I heard you say good like a true German. I'm not German, bruh. I use the same ship. Yeah, it's a very popular ship. You gonna go live? Alright. Good luck on your live, man. Yeah, good luck on Anathema. Fuck, bruh. Man, I answered that spam timing way too late. I want a 2-hour video with sound of you pressing the keyboard. I'm playing on the... Do you know what button I'm pressing right now? I'm pressing the down arrow. You know why? Because I used to play on up arrow, but my up arrow hardware glitched, so I can only... The up arrow only works when I'm pressing Q at the same time, for some reason. So I'm playing on down arrow right now. I tried Bloodbath, got 2% after an hour. W. Nice, man. Good progress. Now, welcome to the stream, Mr. Blurb QR. What's your hardest? Sorry was AFK. Try beating Deadlock. Did you make it in progress? Did you beat Deadlock, my man? Eric, do you know where my medication is? It's on the top shelf. I got 70%. Nice, bro. I shouldn't have died to that tiny spike. I don't know what happened there. Like, I normally don't die to the UFO or the ball. I usually die in GD just from existence. You shouldn't be guilting from dying to a spike. I don't know how you're supposed to die from just existing. Is it bad that when you spend 8,000 attempts on one level in one day? It probably is. 8,000 attempts in one day. That might be a bit too much. But it all depends. If you're like doing a practice run of Tidal Wave, right, and you die every second, 8,000 attempts just comes, like, you just get 8,000 attempts just like that when you're doing practice runs of hard levels, you know. Hawk Tua. Thank you, Mr. Battery Acid Chugger. What was your Discord name again? I was learning Andromeda for 4 hours. Alright, yeah. Practice mode in Andromeda. Then I could probably see why you got 8,000 attempts. Yeah, Battery Acid Chugger. I think I forgot what your name was on Discord. It's high. Oh, all right. You're high. You're the metal bar, the metal pipe guy. Welcome to the screen, man. How many times have you chugged battery acid? 1 billion. That's insane, man. That's a huge accomplishment. Your organs are gonna be cooked. I think his organs are already cooked. I'm still here, so I'm good. Imagine having healthy organs in 2025. Could never be me. Cause the mucus in my stomach, it low-key protects you. I don't think the mucus in your stomach is gonna protect you from battery acid. If I'm completely honest, I think the battery acid is stronger than mucus acid. How does anyone do this in Jump Dash? I can't get past Lightning Road. Well, do you play on mobile? Yeah, that's probably why, Mr. Batty Acid. I can hear you muttering magical spells until your breath curds my soul. Yeah, it's gonna work. Trust me. Should I beat Deadlock backwards? Probably. Beating levels backwards is the best way to beat extreme demons. And when you're beating Deadlock, it doesn't really. I don't think it matters much how you beat it. Beating a level backwards is when you copy a level in the editor, and then you set a start position at near the end of the level. And when you get a run from the start position to the end, you move the start position further backwards into the level until you've remembered everything that happens in the level. Bruh, 71. Eric, what do you think of me so far? Am I insane enough, or should I annoy you even more? Nah, I think you should tone it down. You're being a little too weird. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play some other levels, cause my finger's starting to get tired. I'm gonna play some easier levels. Wait, what's some? Yeah, I'm gonna just play this 7-star level. Yo, these moving effects are insane. The moving effects are really cool, man. Like, and now it's got like these flashes and stuff. Oh. Wait. Yeah, this UFO section is really open. Yo, just side reading all of this spider gameplay. You should try to make a layout. I'm kind of terrible at creating. Wait, look, this is yeah, this is like a really old ass, like this was the best level I could make, and yeah, it's I really tried my best on this one, and it didn't come out really good. This like this was, wait, oh alright, I'll go back to Bloodbath, I guess. I'll go back to Bloodbath. But welcome to the stream. It looks like a heaven themed level. Yeah, I don't really remember what I was doing. That I made that level 2 years ago, and since then I haven't tried creating. I keep dying to that corridor, man. Can you actually hear my breath? Am I really breathing into the microphone that loud? I don't even realize it when I breathe into the microphone. You got 80 to 100. Good job, man. That's like after the last wave part, right? Thank you for talking to me. I truly appreciate it. No problem, man. Thank you for sticking around in the stream. $70 to 100 run. Nice. Good job, man. That's like after the last ship part. I mean the last wave part. Yeah. Welcome Tilted Potato to the stream, man. I think I'm gonna 60 to 100% run. Congratulations on that, man. You're making pretty fast progress. But I'm gonna end the streaming right here, cause I've been streaming for quite a long time. Thank you Viva La and China for sticking around, and I so yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream right here. See ya, guys.